Hey guys, it is Michelle. So, it's a little early in the morning. I'm still wearing my PJs, and it's really cold in here, so I'm wearing one of my little, like, it's not really a hoodie, I don't know, but didn't feel like wearing a robe, so this worked. It's kind of a hoodie, but I wanted to show you some of the things I got. It's nothing super crazy. I did go on a weekend trip up to New York into Woodstock, and I just want to show you, I didn't get too many things. It was more of just hanging out with old friends, and we did a lot on that trip. We went to a few different places, and it was a lot of fun. We got to experience some nice food and just enjoy company. One of my New Year's resolutions this year is to, I mean, we have to work, obviously, but to live more in moments. Like somebody said, don't live for the weekends, live, like when you get off of work, like the afternoon is your weekend. Those few hours after work is your weekend kind of thing. So I'm trying to practice that more. It's not always easy. I've been working a lot more than normal, which is why you haven't really seen me as much on here or doing, like, you know, as many of my typical videos as you typically see. So that will hopefully, I'm hoping within the next couple of weeks that will be a little bit better. But yeah, there's been a lot going on. So to take a mini break from everything, we took a trip to New York, and I really enjoyed it, and I'm really excited to show you what I picked up. I don't know if I should show you what I got. I'll show you what I got in the town of Woodstock first, and then which isn't much, and then I'll show you, I had a tiny Walmart trip on our way back home. So it's the same kind of weekend thing, but alright. So first thing, they have, like, I always have a book with me so I could donate it to a free library, because I feel like it's not fair if you take a book, you know, you leave a book. That's kind of like what I like to do. So while I was there, I stopped at the free library to drop a book off, and then I found one, which I'm really excited about. This is not vintage, I don't believe. I think the artwork on it is vintage, but looking at the back, this is not a vintage book. So it's this Goosebumps book, which I have seen, like, the old-fashioned Goosebumps television show of this particular story, but I never read the book itself. So like, I haven't even looked at the print date on here, but like if you look at the images here, these are the new covers of the books. I prefer the old covers of the Goosebumps books. So when I saw it was an old cover, I was like, oh, well, I have to grab it. So this one's print date, this edition first printing 2017. Oh, that's interesting. It looks like it's coming up as a first print. Copyright was 1995, but this edition first printing. That's interesting. But okay. So this is A Night in Terror Tower by Scholastic. R.L. Stine's Goosebumps, printed from the Scholastic Company. And this book was apparently only $5.99, but when I saw the artwork on it, and it was the vintage artwork style, it doesn't have the raised bumps on here, but I didn't care. I was just super excited to find a Goosebump book, so I was like, oh. So dropped off a couple books, picked that one up. They do have a bookstore in the town, and so this one has spoke to me, and I have purchased books by this author before, as you know. I have quite a few. I like this author. So this is Neil Gaiman, The Ocean at the End of the Lane. So he is famous for writing the Coraline story. So if you're familiar with the Coraline movie, the original book was written by Neil Gaiman, which I 1000% recommend reading that book. It's so, I mean, everybody says the books are better than the movies. I really wish, there's one section in the book that wasn't in the movie, and they hint at it, but I really wish that they would have added that to the movie. I know that type of animation, it takes forever to film it, but it would have been so cool to see that in the animation. So let me read to you what this book is about. Returning to his childhood home to attend a funeral, a middle-aged man is drawn back to a place once alive with monsters and magic, to a past where the impossible is all too frighteningly real. The haunting meditation on memory, wonder, friendship, and sacrifice, The Ocean at the End of the Lane, which was named Book of the Year by the UK National Book Awards, is a groundbreaking triumph of storytelling as delicate as a butterfly's wing and as menacing as a knife in the dark. So I do know Neil Gaiman is from the UK. He's the #1 New York Times bestselling author of books for children and adults whose award-winning titles include Norse Mythology, American Gods, The Graveyard Book, which I bought and I'm going to read next. I'm really excited. Good Omen with Terry Pratchett, Coraline, and The Sandman graphic novels. Neil Gaiman is a Goodwill Ambassador for UNHCR and professor in the arts at Bard College. Cool. That is really cool. So what I like about him is that his writings are very, I don't want to say fantasy, because I mean it is, but it's very, there's a whimsy to them. And reading this, I feel like this is going to be a little Mitch Albo-esque, if you know who that author is. But it just sounded very intriguing to me. So I'm really excited to give this a read. Do I need another book? No. I haven't been buying as many books. I know it doesn't seem that way, but I've been reading more of the ones I own and like borrowing from friends and stuff like that, or free libraries, and then I donate my books through those as well. But his books are the ones that I hang on to. I keep them because I love his stuff. So if you love Coraline, even if you've never read the book, if you just love the movie, start with Coraline. I've read a little bit of The Graveyard Book, which if you get a hold of the book, read the back of it, I think you'll really enjoy the story. It's such a unique concept, and that's what I really love about his writings. They're very, very unique. And yeah, so I couldn't help myself with this one. This one I think is going to be a good read. I think I'm going to really enjoy this one. Very, very excited. So there's that. Next, I picked up a candle, and I know, like, I have my vices. My books and my candles are like some of my favorite things. Obviously, bath products and soaps, like those seems to be my thing. Things that smell nice, and books tend to be what I really love. Well, I love a lot of things, but you get what I'm saying. So when I saw this, I thought it was adorable, and they had different colored tops sitting on the shelves. So it's this cute little mushroom-looking guy. But I wish that I could have you smell this. It's just breathtaking. I don't know how else to describe it. It's so cute for spring. The scent is Velvet Peony and Oud, O-U-D. I believe this is locally made. Interlude Candles, Unit B4, Spectrum Business Center, Anthony's Way. This is made in Rochester, Maine. Okay. But I don't know. It looked handmade. I do know the place where I purchased this from. They do make their own candles. But when I saw this cute little, I mean, obviously they're not going to make everything, but... And it looks like that these containers were hand poured. I don't know if you can tell here. There's a little bubbling here. Same on the mushroom itself. I know, like, you're not really going to be able to see it. You see there's like a little bubbling here. But, like it's been poured. So I don't know if they did it themselves. But this, I'm not a big fan of peony. Well, no, I can't say that. It's Bath & Body Works Sweet Pea and Japanese Cherry Blossom. I can't stand those particular florals. But this peony one, you guys know I like rose and lavender and sage. I do like floral scents. Just not those two from Bath & Body Works. But this one is just... It's delicate, it's beautiful, it's spring. But as delicate as it is, there's also a maturity to it, like a little bit of depth in it. It is really pretty. So I don't know where you can buy these from. But it's so cute. And this will be something, I'm not sure how deep it goes as far as the candle. I'm sure it's not that deep. But this would be cute to like put, earrings or rings in at some point. I don't know. We'll see. Probably bring it to my desk at work to like put things in. Like paper clips or something like that. But I can't get rid of it because I think that's so cute. You know me, I love my gnomes and little mushrooms. So yeah, so there's that. Alright guys, since we're at that point where I ran out of time and the next things I want, even though they're Walmart items, I do want to like talk about them because I'm really excited for them. I will see you in the next video, so I'll be right back. Bye!